talk about your money now. Wall Street showed new signs of life with a 400-point gain.
So to spell this out for us is Vincent Gui from Levere's Mortgage Corporation. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good to be back.
All right, I'm really trying to learn here and figure this whole thing out. So when the story came out about mortgage rates going up, I thought, oh, it's going to be a horrible day for the Dow and Wall Street. It went up. What happened?
Go figure, right? I know. Everything is so unpredictable right now. I mean, the Dow, yesterday we were, you hate to joke about it, but really, I mean, there's points in the day where it's down 200-300 points, and then it's up, and then, ends up closing 400 points. The day before, I guess it was 700 points. I mean, it's been an absolute roller coaster, and it's so hard to pinpoint exactly which way it's going to go, just simply because there's just so many variables right now that are contributing to this. There was at least the risk of inflation. There was obviously the problem with the banks. Now oil prices are coming back down, which seems to be putting some more money back into the stock market. So it's just an array of issues we're just trying to get a handle of.
So then let's talk about the mortgage rates, how this jump will, I guess, affect us around here. And then what are you seeing in our area?
Last week we saw rates go up from about 5.9 to about 6.5-ish. This week we've seen them start to trickle back down a little bit. So that's some encouraging news. I mean, some sources out there, as John and we were talking here in the break, are predicting that rates may go up, right, over the next...
Talking 7%. Now, is that a scare tactic, so to speak? Because I've seen one, Bankrate.com is a mortgage company, and they say, yeah, 7% by the end of the year.
Yikes.
Do you see that?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're really shooting in the dark, to be quite honest, predicting 7% in the next 6 months. The way I see it is, the Fed and the government are pumping in all kinds of cash into the market. Oil prices are now going down, so the fear of inflation is less, which typically is a driver to bring rates back up. So everyone that I seem to talk to in my side of the business is looking for rates to trickle down and stay down for a little while until this market seems to stabilize. And one thing I wanted to get across this morning especially was the misconception that it's so hard to go out and actually get financing, get a mortgage. I mean, confidence, as we know, is what's going to drive this market back. And I can speak on the from being on the front lines day in and day out. You don't have to have perfect credit and 20% to put down to actually get a mortgage loan.
We keep hearing, though, they keep saying it's harder to get a loan. Maybe you should hold off if you're trying to buy a house. I know we have people watching right now who are either probably selling their home or maybe they're trying to get out of an adjustable rate mortgage. But you're saying then it's not as bad as what we're hearing? Or?
Well, if you're selling, it's tough because there's a lot of inventory. You got a lot of people that you're competing with to sell your home. If you're on the fence about buying and you're not sure whether or not you want to buy, I spoke with, actually, to tell you the truth, there was a Fox viewer yesterday, a guy named Bobby who called me, who had about a 650 credit score and thought he had no chance of qualifying for a mortgage. I was able to secure him government financing through an FHA loan with as little as $5,000 out of his pocket to buy a home. He's buying a home for $265,000 that recently appraised for $300,000.
Wow.
So here's someone with not a lot of cash, not perfect credit, but yet is buying a home that's realistically 20-30% below value. So if you're on the fence about buying, buy. It's going to be good for you. It's a long-term investment. Don't mistake buying today
out there. And when you hear these stories, yes, you can buy a home. You don't have to have the magic 700 credit score number. So
that's
very
right.
good.
Yeah. Thank you,
Vince. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.